I have to say one thing here. I'm not a moral authority, not a lawgiver, and nothing like that at all. But in all honesty, I would not expect somebody whom I follow, who is known for his justice, to apply such a brutal punishment to people, no matter if they did something similar, or something terrible. I mean, is this really how you are supposed to treat human beings, human bodies, and then be known as the very just guy who treats humanity with dignity? It's kind of messed up to me. I don't know. I have to say one thing here. I'm not a moral authority, not a lawgiver, and nothing like that at all.
So if two sisters or if two brothers have incest sexual relationship, there's nothing. I can't see anything wrong with it, right?
Well, there is actually nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, right?
Yeah.
And also, if they're straight, if a brother and sister, if they absolutely make sure that they don't have kids, then there's also nothing wrong with it.
Well, yeah.
I see these are taboo stuff that people are like, what the fuck? I challenge you. Tell me what's wrong with it. I can't think of anything. Why people are like, oh, it's gross. Well, then don't do it.
Yeah, objectively, there is nothing wrong with it. Let's
yeah.
make it clear. Objectively,
it's like saying like, oh, mushrooms are gross, therefore it's immoral to have mushrooms. Well, you don't like mushrooms, don't eat mushrooms.
You said it to the right person. I hate mushrooms.
Where's the harm? Where's the harm? Find the harm.
I agree that punishments have to exist. They're a necessary evil.
No, I don't think so.
Then where are we going to put the rapists?
Corrective behavior.
All those Muslim immigrant rapists, where are you going to put them?
Corrective behavior.
Where?
They don't want corrective facilities. We should. I don't think that a Muslim who is caught raping somebody should be lashed 100 times. That is bigger than the crime that has been committed.
The way those people of the camel were punished is completely moral, and it's in line with 533 of the Quran. These people committed apostasy, which is punishable by death. They murdered the shepherd by gouging his eyes out as well, and they also stole. They committed theft. Multiple crimes they committed. Regardless, I want to focus on something. Ridvan seemed to be quite taken aback by the violence. He seems to condemn it. He thinks, how can this be from God? Thus, he has an issue with it. As you see on screen, this is from his own community page. He ran a survey to find out the religious beliefs of the people who watch him. And look, it's majority Christian. Surprise, surprise. Is there violence in the Old Testament? Is there acts which Ridvan should have an issue with? Yes, there are. I'm just going to show you a few. Does Apostate Prophet have an issue with this? He should. He should actually come out and condemn it and be consistent. He should condemn what this says, these verses in the Bible. But why won't he do this, people? He knows he will upset his Christian audience, and that is something he refuses to do because it will lead to less views, less support, less money. I challenge you, Ridvan, to make a video criticizing the Bible for how immoral it is according to your standards. You clearly have an issue with it, yet you won't speak up about it. Have a look at this. This is from his own community post. It's an atheist, and look at what he says. He says it's a little strange to see so many Christian subs, seeing how a lot of the things that he says about Islam can apply to Christianity. And I said over here, it's because they hate Islam so much, but AP won't say anything against Christianity. As you said, there are a lot of Christian subs, and if AP starts speaking about it the same way he does Islam, you can imagine he will lose a lot of subs. And look at what the guy replied. I agree. I was once like them, but now find gods and religion outdated and unnecessary. This is Ridvan's own fan admitting this. Apostate Prophet is an atheist. His morality is subjective. If he has an issue with the things in Islam, like the thing you saw at the beginning, then why doesn't he come out and also say, I have an issue with this in Christianity? Be consistent. In summary, the purpose of this video was to demonstrate how AP's opinion on what's moral and immoral in Islam is irrelevant, as he would say. You saw two examples of what he deems moral as well, so are you really going to take information from him on morality? I've also demonstrated how a lot of his audience are Christians and how he should have an issue with verses in the Bible, and I just showed you some. I also showed an interaction between me and his fan, and it demonstrates that Ridvan clearly has a bias towards Christianity. He refuses to speak out against it, and the reason why is it will lose him support, and lose support means he will see a decrease in monthly income.
Made a comment in Turkish saying, okay, the things you say are nice and good, but you should still talk about all the other religions. I'm sorry, I won't. And I'm always glad to see the unity in my comment section, to see Hindus in my comment section, atheists, anti-theist atheists, Christians, Jews, and so many other people. I like that. Beth, yeah, as Beth said, there are a lot of Christians on this channel. I actually want to make a survey about that to find out what everyone believes and what people who choose to support me think and stuff like that. But I think the way it looks right now, there is this there is a dominance of Christians, Hindus, and atheists, kind of, on this channel right now. And I see a lot of Christians, a lot of Hindus, a lot of atheists, and that's exactly what I want. I don't want to come here and say, oh, I'm against all religions equally. They are all horrible. Why would I do that? Why would I want to divide everything? I don't think I'm in a place to talk very much about Christianity and Judaism, but I know a fair bit of both religions.
Someone is saying, why do Abrahamic faiths have stories that are very similar to stories that are more old than Judaism?
Yeah, that's what I just meant when I talked about Sumerian religions. I don't know. I mean, you can make a lot of speculations about it, but to be honest, I think it's I don't know. I wouldn't want to talk about it. I wouldn't want to answer that question. I think it's not a focus of my activity online. Many people ask me about that, why I don't believe in God, and I have many reasons not to believe in God. But I usually don't want to speak about that because my activities focus on Islam, and I don't want to go on spreading atheism, spreading my ideas, and bashing all other religions and stuff like that. I went into studying Christianity and Judaism and other religious beliefs and so on, and I didn't find, and I can clearly say this, I said this from the very beginning, I didn't find any other religion as morally disturbing, as disgusting as Islam was.